Shalom. And I want to start off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachach Chodesh, the honest my teachers, the head apostles and elders, the great millstone, and salutations to you, Akim, that's out there listening, pushing forth the spirit of truth and sincerity, and your few Akwat as well. Let's listen with sincerity. All right, today, spinning back together to the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And in this lesson, we're just going to touch on the fact that this is an oppressive rulership. Okay, this current rulership that we're in right now is a very, very severely oppressive. So where that you're subject to payments, you can barely make ends meet, and it's not only the men of the Lord that's complaining about this, but the whole world is complaining about this, man. Especially in Babylon, right? America, Canada, right? People are complaining about the cost of living. Okay, because what? Once again, this is an oppressive rulership to where that you are subject to payments. Let's get that in Baruch. Okay, because hey, scriptures prophesy about that, man. Scriptures speak about how that we're going to be in captivity and be subject to payments. Okay, not only Jake, not only the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, but even these normal civilians, they're subject to payments. The middle class Edomites, they're complaining. Heathens are complaining, right? Heathens are coming here to get a better life, to get better opportunities. But as soon as they come to so-called America or Canada, things of that nature, they're like, oh shit, this is oppressive, right? Let me just go back to my country. Or they will stay, and then, if they have a good job, they would work, and then whenever vacation time comes, they go back to their country, man. Because here, that's not it, man. Okay? These first world countries on the north, man, all right? It's very oppressive. Okay? So this is Baruch, the third chapter. The third chapter, and we'll start at verse 8. It says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. It says, where thou hast scattered us for reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power. So, hey, we're subject to payments. Okay? You got to pay bills, you got to pay the car note, insurance, and then you got tickets to pay, right? You got to buy food, which the price of food is going up. Inflation is going up. So, hey, whenever you get your paycheck, it's just to pay your bills. And it's a rare case when, you find you have a little extra to where that, you could get things that you want. Rare case, man. Okay, because all that money goes into what? Paying your bills. Because what? You don't own anything in this rulership, man. You don't own anything here. Okay? Which as time goes on, Esau's going to squeeze to where that literally you have nothing to your name. Even the illusion that he gives you that, oh, you own this car, which really you don't. Because at any time, they could take it away from you. Or you own your house. No, you don't. Okay? They could take it away from you. Okay? There's something called a allodial title, which you can't get here. Right? Which basically, in other words, says that, the house is for you and no one could take it from you. You don't have that here. Okay? So we don't own shit. And even, once again, Klaus Schwab said that, man. Right? He said, oh, in the new world order, you will own nothing and be happy. That's what Esau wants, man, to where that you don't own anything. You live in a box, and then he gives you enough money to pay him back. Okay? That's it. Let's get this as well in Haggai. There's one that says, he that earneth wages, earneth it to put it in a bag with holes. Okay? Because literally that's what we're doing, man. You get your paycheck, give it like what, about a week? Sometimes not even a week. The paycheck is gone, man. Because what? Bills got to be paid. You see? Because what? You don't own anything. You're renting. You're renting an apartment or you're renting a crib. Okay? Which is complete madness. If this was a righteous rulership, hey, you would own a crib. You would own land to where that you could plant and have vineyards and, have cattle, things of that nature, things that you own, substance. But we don't have substance here, man. Which substance is wealth. Land, cattle, that's wealth. You having all that paper money in your bank account, that's not wealth because at any time it could disappear. At any time it could lose its value. Once again, inflation. Or some hacker comes in and hacks your shit. Now your bank account is at minus fucking 10,000 or whatever. Okay? Because we live in a corrupt society, man, where nothing is secure. Okay? Salakia. This is Haggai 1 in verse 6. It says, ye have sown much and bring in little. Yeah, we have, man. Yo, Jake is fucking grinding, man. Right? Jake out here grinding. Right? Working hard. Okay, but what? They're bringing little. Okay, especially in the Issacharites. They work hard, man. But yeah, they have a little wage, man. You know? It says, ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe, but ye are not warm. He that earneth wages to put it in a bag with holes. That's straight facts. Okay? You earn wages to put it in a bag with holes, man. Because what? It goes back to Daddy E. Okay? It goes back to Esau, man. The white man, the so-called white man. It goes back to the elites. Okay? The crumbs that they give you, they take it right back. Through taxes. Okay? Hey, man, them taxes are fucking grievous, man. Okay? Here it is, you get your paycheck. This guy said, well, let me hold that. Let me hold that for you. I'm going to give it back to you, next year around March, in your tax returns. Which you don't even fucking get the half of what you fucking gave them, man. This is oppressive. Okay? 13% tax, 15% tax. It takes tax from your paycheck and then from the products that you buy as well. Like, what the fuck? You know? And, back then, if Esau were to do this, let's say during the time of Rome, which he did, okay? People, hey, they cause an uproar, man. But now, in this civilization, people have been so dumbed down to where that they just accept it. But now we're coming to crunch time, man, where people are like, yo, fuck this shit. This is too much. And eventually, what's going to happen? They're going to rise up against their princes, like it says in Second Ezra. Let's get that. I think it's Second Ezra 15. Hold on. They're going to rise up against their princes, man, against the rulers and said, yo, enough is enough, man. Yo, I could barely make ends meet. I could barely feed my children. I could barely pay rent. Then here it is. You want to take more taxes? You want to take more money? I say, F you. Right? This is 2 Ezra 15. To the point in verse 16, it says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of action shall stand in their power. See? They're not going to regard their kings or princes, man. Soon come, whenever Esau brings on that squeeze and take these people for every little drop that they have, they're going to be like, nah, enough is enough. We have to take up arms and, come up against this government, man. Okay, we seen that happen, what was it, last year? Last year or 2 years ago? I think it was last year in Sri Lanka, right? Where that, inflation was so high, they're like, yo, they went up and tried to, find their ruler, the president, man. They went to his house and shit, started flipping cars. They're like, yo, this is too much, right? Which eventually, this is going to happen to these first world countries, man, because once again, people are fed up, man. Now, even the average Joe is talking about the cost of living, man. It's sighing and crying, man. Like, yo, what is this, man? Right? Let me get this where it says, every hand of the laborer shall come upon him. There we go. Job 20 and verse 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Okay, and when you go to that word wicked here, we're going to get it. It's aimal, which means laborer. As you can see here in the Hebrew, let's wait for the struck to pass. As you can see here in the Hebrew, aimal, what says? Laborer, sufferer. Okay, a workman. Okay, that's what it's talking about. That's what scriptures say, whatever you get it with understanding, man, because, someone could read this and say, oh, every hand of the wicked. So the wicked is going to come upon himself. Which, scriptures do speak about that, how that, there's going to be division among Esau, right? How that, the Egyptians will fight against Egyptian, right? Sin being divided. But this precept right here is really talking about the hand of the laborers, the working class, man. coming up against Esau, man, because what? He's gonna come with that squeeze, more taxes, inflation, okay, increasing the rent, increasing, your everyday necessity. He's gonna increase it, and then people are gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? They're gonna take up arms, man. Protest, start, how you call that? How start to, break stuff, break windows and stores and shit. Yeah, that's the time we're coming into, because these people are mourning, man. Let's finish with Proverbs, where it says, when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. This is Proverbs 29 and verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Straight facts, man. Nobody's fucking rejoicing right now, man. And if they're rejoicing, it's a fake rejoice. Okay? It's not real rejoice. You know? Really, they're either intoxicated with alcohol or some type of drug to really, being rejoiceful, or they have money, or they receive their consolation on this side. They're doing well. But regardless, they're still fucking mourning and they're still in pain. Okay? And the only ones that's really feeling the squeeze, that's really feeling it, man, it's really the men of the Lord. Because all these people, they choose to be ignorant mass majority of the times, and, they cope with it, they try to deal with it. But still, they're mourning, man. They're fed up. Because what? The wicked is bearing rule. Who's the wicked? Esau, Edom. And who's Esau, Edom? The so-called white man. Mass majority of them today are descendants of Edom, man. Especially the top-making families, man. Them small hats. Mass majority of them, they're Edomites. Okay? Hey, I'm going to close it off there, man. All right? Giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakafash. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Until next time, I'm going to say